Today is October 29th, Unit 2, Lesson 2, Ratios with Diagrams. You're going to be drawing diagrams today. Very short. There's not any vocabulary. That's the learning target. Draw a diagram that represents a ratio and explain what the diagram means. So go ahead and pause it and put this in your notebook. Don't forget to write this also in your table of contents, Unit 2, Lesson 2. And then we're going to go to the student task statements. We're going to write 2.2 and 2.3 in our notebooks. So a collection of snap cubes. Here's a collection of snap cubes. Choose two of the colors in the image and draw a diagram showing the number of snap cubes for these two colors. So drawing a diagram. Your diagram can be anything you want. So you see those 5 yellow snap cubes? So you can draw 5 suns if you want. You know, the sun up in the sky. And for me in class, what I did was for the red, I drew 5 hearts. So don't draw anything too fancy like, restaurants or anything. Something like shapes or, the sun or triangles, whatever like that. All right. So do that for number 1. And then always pause it so you can do that and then you can unpause it. So for me, I drew 5 hearts for the red, and then for the pink, I drew 3 pigs. Okay. I mean, they were very, very fast. I mean, I drew a circle and whatever, 2 ears. Okay. For number 2, write a sentence to describe the ratio shown in your diagram. So for mine, I put the ratio of hearts to pigs is 5 to 3. That's it. The ratio of hearts to the hearts of ratios to pigs, the ratio of hearts to pigs, is 5 to 3. Okay? So that's it. So 2.3, I don't know what happened. Sorry. So 2.3 is, I don't know if I'm going to find it. Give me a second. While I'm finding it, make sure that you do the countable talks. Tomorrow's kind of like the quiz, and then we have a retake tomorrow for the math. So if you want to do that tomorrow for the retake, if you want to get a better score, you can do that. I would suggest you look at the work that we did last week on the Unit 1 assessment. Look at the comments and everything, and then study that. All right, it might only be like 4 or 5 questions this time, so it's not a lot. So that's for tomorrow. So countable talks, and get ready for the retake tomorrow. Okay, so 2.3. Elena mixed 2 cups of white paint with 6 tablespoons of blue paint. Here's the diagram that represents this situation. So 2 cups of white paint, 6 tablespoons of blue paint. So for number 1, out of these 7 statements, 5 of them are true. All right? You're going to write this in your notebook. Write the true statements in your notebook. So 2.3, draw the diagram so that you can refer back to it when you want. 2 white and 6 blue. Which one of those 7 goes with the ratio? So let's do the first one together because that's what we did in class. So the ratio of cups of white paint to tablespoons of blue paint is 2 to 6. So do you think that's correct? Do you think there's 2 cups of white paint for every 6 cups of blue paint, tablespoons of blue paint? I agree. So you're going to write that. You're going to write the whole thing A down for in your notebook. Okay? There's 4 more out of the 6. Go ahead and pause it and see if you can figure it out yourself. All right. So the answers are C, D, F, and G. C, D, F, and G. Did you get all 4 of them right? C, D, F, and G? Okay. So those are it. You don't have to do number 2. That's fine. Your homework is to, underneath where we stopped at number 1, I want you to draw another diagram that represents something. It can be whatever you want. Draw a diagram and then I want you to write two ratio sentences that have to do with the diagram. Put it in your notebook. You don't have to submit anything. I just want you to put it in your notebook. Okay, so it can be any shapes you want, anything you like. Okay, just write it in your notebook. Okay, and then make the diagram in two sentences, two ratio sentences. I also told the class that from now on, with the videos, I'm actually going to put the lessons in there too, so you can you know where they are. So for this lesson right now, I'll put October 29th, Unit 2, Lesson 2, so you can refer back to it whenever you want. All right, it'll make it easier. So again, accountable talks, draw a diagram and two ratio sentences. Don't submit, just write in your notebook. Finish any late work. Do iReady if you haven't done it yet, and get ready for tomorrow's quiz. Okay? All right. Have a good day. Love you.